Much for joining me for this session of Dr. Plotzker's Mind. Going to shul during Passover can be something of a strain. Preparing for Passover takes weeks, with most of the preparation falling to me. There's menu planning, shopping, invitations, as I typically have guests, cleaning the house where my wife is super helpful, transferring heavy boxes from the basement upstairs, I do myself, along with the cooking. So by the time Yontif arrives, I am tired, and I'm not the only one. Attendance at synagogues tails off. The first day, I did not go at all. The second day, I went to Chabad, as I usually designate that day for them, and Shabbos immediately followed Yontif, so I went to my own congregation for that. As an alternative, I took to streaming some Yontif and Shabbos services. It was rather interesting. I lost count of the number of places that I followed, all of them in part. There was a prominent and very wealthy congregation on Park Avenue in Manhattan, a mega reform congregation that streams its services every Friday night, also in Manhattan, a much more modest place in Jacksonville, shared their services in real time, as did a congregation in Hollywood and in Mansion Land, where stars and moguls go, outside of Los Angeles. Now, my congregation finds itself in much more modest circumstances, with many fewer people and many fewer amenities. I can't say that any of them created a strong preference over what I have locally, though I must say I probably would fit in with the Florida congregation. The one that made the most enduring impression was Park Avenue. It was not well attended any more than mine was well attended. The streaming cameras followed the Torah processional. Their pews, whether it was in the main sanctuary or a secondary chapel, had lots and lots of open space. The people who were there, I guess, followed local custom. They dressed for Easter. They don't shop at the same places I shop. No sneakers. People were called to the bima as families, usually an older father, somewhat younger mother, and two late teen daughters. I did not see any sons there, or maybe their presence did not strike me. All with dresses purchased at finest stores, tailored just right. Uh, my congregation is more casual. We wear running shoes, ties are optional, very few jackets, and the suits are from the local department store. The content was largely what I would expect, though with a professional undertone. All of the congregations except the one in Florida had musicians, something I'm not used to in a conservative congregational universe. These are wealthy places. They hire the top rabbinical talent and assistants to assistants, uh, cantors who probably get uh, other musical gigs beyond the synagogue, very uh, professional voices that are hard to duplicate. I'm not sure that I saw the people there having fun. I wonder how many went out of obligation, though I could say the same for my synagogue, and uh, uh, some of the Protestant denominations have data that suggests a lot of their attendance is also out of obligation, uh, more than desire to be there. But I watched it. It was good to see what other places do. It is good to see what money will buy and the limits of what money will buy. Different community standards. In Los Angeles, it was near UCLA, but I saw more of a Persian community influence than one that shouted, "We're from Hollywood." The ones in New York, technically, I could visit. There is no reason I can't go to New York on a Friday afternoon, go to one service Friday night, probably the Reform service, go to Park Avenue on Saturday and see if it strikes me as uppity in person as it does on the screen. Um, but probably not worth the effort of doing that. When you see what somebody else does and you see that their wealth does not add much to attractiveness beyond what your own lesser resource place does, it's a reason to just remain loyal to where I am. Thank you very much for sharing this session of Dr. Plotzker's Mind. Oh,